I wonder what we should do with these baby snakes. I think we should let them go on our land.
Don't you think they'd pose a threat to our creatures?
Not if we let them go in the garden. Here's 2,
Yeah, count as you go.
3. They're all gonna shed. 4.
Gentle and nice.
5. 6. Not counting him. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. Oh, I put 12 in here without counting it.
Are you sure? Check in the bucket.
Yeah. I guess you had 2. We count again, please.
Here, hand them to your sister then. Let her take them.
2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. Then is that just the little skink in my legs? Yeah. Did you count that one in your hand? Yes.
There you go. 12.
Oh, 12.
So guys, obviously this is absolutely crazy. We hatched out these 12 black rat snakes. If you've never held a dozen snakes at once, it's a crazy thing, especially when they're all matching, they're all the same. I've definitely held a dozen and more many times. Pinky Pepper has, but this is the first time we hatched them out. They're getting ready to shed already. And we were contemplating kind of what should we do with them. We can relocate them all or we can let them go on our land. At this stage, whoa, there goes one. At this stage, they're not going to be much of a threat to our animals. If we let them go in the chicken pen, they would all be dead in about 5 minutes. So we've got to remember that too. So I think what we're going to do is put them in some of these hugel mounds in places where they're able to live and crawl in there. They'll be eating baby mice and different things at this stage. We definitely do have rodents running around on the property. You know, we don't have cats or anything like that. I'm not really looking to get any cats. But I don't think they're really going to pose much of a threat. And then if they get bigger, as they get bigger, they will. And at that point, we'll relocate them. But I think these are beautiful snakes. I think they're absolutely incredible. They remind me of baby Burmese pythons. I've seen some of those before. And, you know, obviously there's differences, but that's kind of the most reminiscent snake that I have to kind of compare these to from my past and from some of the things we saw. So we're actually just going to be letting these go in our garden today. They'll be part of our organic pest control posse. Eventually they may be posing a threat to some of our creatures, and at that point we can relocate them. But right now, you know, they're just fine. They are just beautiful. Absolutely love seeing them. Definitely happy to have the experience of my children hatching them out in their bare hands. And just like those baby rough green snakes that they hatched out in their bare hands and we put in the garden, you know, these are also going to just be released on our property so we can enjoy them. Let me see. I think I got, let me see that, Pinky. You're bumping my stuff. You almost knocked over my camera.
Here you go.
But yeah, there we go, guys. An absolute dozen little baby black rat snakes. So cool. We'll be homing them in our garden. So these little peppers are each going to be letting go 2 each right now. And we got a number of places we're going to put them. I want 4 in that hugel mound behind you guys though, because that's still a lot of open access. So Bugger, why don't you turn around and put one inside this thing and let it go? Okay, can you let it crawl in there?
Yeah.
I think it'll go crawl in there, huh? Let him go, and he can go. Is it neat to see those snakes, Bugger?
Yeah.
Okay, let him go. There you go. So he's going to slide up in there. And then you want to let your other one go right away?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, somebody else do it, because he's going to want to hang on to one.
I can.
I know he will. Pinky on a release. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, Bugger's letting the other one go.
Okay.
Somebody put one in over here midway up. And then what they can do is they can patrol inside here. Make sure there's no mice getting in there. Oh yeah, look at it. It is happy. I think there's some access points in the one behind us. So we'll go check that out. So here's a little hole.
Here's one.
You want to try that hole?
Yeah.
Let's see if it'll go in there.
Gotta get its head straight.
But then it can do some patrolling inside there. Oh, look at that.
Right.
Who wants to try that next hole down?
Me.
So guys, we don't know what's living in these hugel mounds. It's going to take some time for them to break down more. Hugel mounds are a great place for rats and mice and different other things to go. So we're just going to let these snakes go in there.
I can still see mine.
And see if they're going to go, you know, hopefully they can find some stuff. Eat some mice or baby mice and see what happens. Look at that.
There's one
That
more
is
hole
so cool. Oh, I can tell where that hole comes out.
Oh.
Let's look down farther and see if there's some other ones in here. And I want to put 1 or 2 up in the garden hugel mound. Oh, I just saw a lizard go in.
There's a snail.
There we go. Here, climb up on top and put in that hole on top.
Yeah, this one?
Yeah. Doesn't that seem like a good hole?
Yeah, let's go.
There we go. Wow, check that out, guys. This daikon radish blasted a big hole down in there and then kind of started breaking down. You know, put in the daikon radish hole, it almost looks like a loofah.
I want to put it in that little hole.
Okay. This is our original hugel mound.
Maybe that'll lead down to that one. There's a crack right in there, buddy.
Oh, that's big enough for him.
You gonna go in?
Thumbs up. Ooh. That looks tasty, guys. Mmm. I love them fresh off the plant, especially when they're fully mature. Those are some good golden raspberries. So anyway, might we end up regretting that decision one day? Sure, a lot of people regret a lot of things. But if we hadn't caught that snake, the big one, the mama would have laid her eggs on our property and we'd have all those babies on our property anyway. So the fact that they wound up on our property, I think this is a much better way when we get to hatch them out in our hands and then watch them go. Choose where to put them. Like I said, if they make it over the chickens, the ducks, the geese, or sorry, the chickens, ducks, or guineas, they'll probably eat them. If they stay away from that area, they'll probably be fine. I think they're going to do some good things here, and I hope that they are. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We don't mind having some snakes around here for sure. There's definitely a lot of good kinds that we like and are beneficial. It's just a matter of understanding. If you guys haven't seen our video on Keep It or Kick It, feel free to check it out. We talk about some of the snake species in our area and some of the ones that we appreciate having around on our property and some of the ones we'd rather kick out of here. All right, guys. Pop out. What are you going to say? You say pop out?
Pop.